We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Brock Santos is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you.
So stepping in, Johnny Temple. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. The 2-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Let's play ball. 3. First base.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nice and patient.
Sandberg stands at first with 1 out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Play ball. Full 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
Into the box now, Carl Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Nothing.
Play ball. 3 out. He's out. 3 out. You're out. That's ball 4. Out.
At the plate, Carl Hicks. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
0-1, here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Play ball. Out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Popped him up. Huggins in foul ground. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 30.
Digging in now, Carl Hicks. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Hit to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. In now, Jeff Burrows. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Cedeno will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a big moment here, and standing in, Ken Berry, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3-0 now. Cho has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to center field. And he has come through. Extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut.
3. Out. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now running at first for the Cubs, number 33, Damon Ruiz.
Coming to the plate now, Carl Hicks. The winning run is at first base.
Carl Hicks.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a curveball misses inside.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Jeff Burrows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here.
Hey, keep it going. Easy right here now.
The 0-1.